Thank God, it's a Monday. Ito po ang September 6, 2021 edition ng The Stock Market Today. 110 days na lang, Pasko na. Ito po ang iyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market in 2007 at ginagawa ko po itong report araw-araw na sinimulan ko po ng August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang financial news po natin ay mula sa Philippine Airlines kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, ika-6 ng Setyembre 2021 dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay po, let's start. But let's start first with the financial news, courtesy of BDO Securities. And in the economic news, Philippines shifts to granular lockdown starting September 8. The second bullet is gross borrowings hit 2.3 trillion pesos as of end July. And in the sector news, Converge secures 5 billion loan from Land Bank in bid for nationwide reach. The next bullet is PAL files for bankruptcy in the US to restructure debt. And the next bullet is NGCP allots additional 34 billion pesos capex for 2021 to 2025. And finally, we have bills on investments, foreign capital to boost markets. So let's now go to our main news on Philippine Airlines. Actually, this is dated September 4, but I have a two-part news here. The first is Philippine Airlines files bankruptcy as trouble fallout rises. Philippine Airlines Inc. filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in New York with a lender-supported plan that helps the country's main carrier recover from the pandemic-devastated global travel. The company aims to cut $2 billion in borrowings through a proposed restructuring plan, which needs court approval and will allow the carrier to reduce its fleet capacity by 25%, it said. Philippine Airlines will also get a $505 million equity and debt financing from its majority shareholder, as well as $150 million of debt financing from new investors. Chapter 11 lets a company continue to operate while it restructures. The filing on Friday comes after the airline spent months negotiating with its stakeholders. Billionaire owner Lucio Tan called the filing a major breakthrough for the carrier. The restructuring plan allows the airline to overcome the unprecedented impact of the global pandemic that has significantly disrupted businesses in all sectors, especially aviation, and emerge stronger in the long term, Mr. Tan, who's the chairman and chief executive officer, said in a statement. Now, there is this update here dated today. PAL revival scene hinged on pandemic response. This is September 6. Now, it says here that the recovery of PAL, which has filed for bankruptcy protection in the US, depends heavily on the government's management of the pandemic situation. The nature of the airline industry malaise today is the same in the global community. Airlines have no alternatives but to comply with health protocols, quarantine requirements, and government regulators. Avelino D.L. Zapanta, former PAL president and chief operating officer, said in an email interview on Saturday. His response came after PAL said in an email statement on Saturday that its bankruptcy protection filing in the U.S. would allow it to successfully restructure and reorganize its finances to navigate the COVID-19 crisis and emerge as a leaner and better capitalized airline. Tapos sabi pa niya dito, our management of the pandemic, meaning the Philippine government's management of the pandemic, is very bad, he said, noting the controversy surrounding the government's purchase of medical supplies. To help PAL with this and the entire aviation industry recover, Mr. Santiago said the government should start listening to the private sector. They've been talking about involving the private sector, but this government believes only in itself, he said, referring to the attitude of President Rodrigo R. Duterte. They just pretend to listen. Filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection is the best option for PAL at this time, said Diversified Securities Inc. equity trader Aniceto Keipangan. This is the best option that the management could take for now as to survive and continue to operate in this crisis. Now, yung bankruptcy kasi, yung term na yun is negative eh. Di ba? Akala mo, bankrupt na at magsasara na ng kumpanya. Hindi po ganun ang ibig sabihin ng filing for bankruptcy, for the bankruptcy clause. Ano? Ang ibig sabihin doon, it's filing for protection para hindi po ma-elite o ma-foreclose yung mga properties ng PAL from the creditors. Yun lang po ang ibig sabihin nun. So, ang gagawin po niyan ay i-restructure po yung loan. Meaning, since hindi makabayad ngayon ang PAL, ang gagawin ng mga creditors is gagawa sila ng another program so that makaka-recover ang PAL at makabayad siya ng loan. No? It's either to lengthen the loan period, tanggalin or ibawasan yung interest, i-forgo yung mga penalties, o kung hindi man siya makabayad in the previous periods, ay baka i-forgo yung penalties. Ganun po yung restructuring. Pero nasa pag-uusap yan between PAL and the creditors. And this is very interesting since PAL is our national carrier. Nandito kasi nakalista yung kanyang big creditors eh. A document on PAL's claims agent's website listed in the airline's top 5 creditors with the largest secured claims, including claims of insiders, totaling 866.09 million. These creditors are the PNB, that's $156.51 million, dollars po ito, BDO, $80.42 million, China Bank, $54.83 million, Exim guaranteed loans, $240.1 million, I think this is abroad, PK Air Finance SARL, $334.23 million. So, ang laki pala, no? Yung mga external loans niya and from the banks abroad. And yung mga local banks din naman, meron din naman siya. It also listed creditors who have the 40 largest unsecured claims and are not insiders, totaling more than 1.4 billion. Okay, so that's our news for the day, and that's our news on Philippine Airlines, and hopefully our businesses recover, including PAL, as the vaccines are already there, and soon enough, hopefully the economy will open and business will continue. Alam nyo, nanonood ako ng US Open yesterday, no? At sa US, wala lang social distancing. Yung iba nakamask, yung iba hindi, no? And akala mo walang pandemic. Sa atin lang yata meron nun eh. Di ba? Kasi nga, ang sabi lang marami, mismanaged yung ating handling ng pandemic dito sa Philippines, no? Ng DOH, ng ating government. So, sa US, akala mo wala na. And then, Wimbledon, ano? Yung tennis. Sa London, walang pandemic, ano? Ganon din yung French Open, yun, kukonti lang yung tao. Pero, Wimbledon at saka US Open, akala mo walang pandemic. Anyway, so let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index on how it performed today, September 6, 2021. Monday. Okay, the PSEI lost 20.03 points or 0.29%. Well, I would say almost flat, but it's not actually flat. The Philippine Stock Index ended at 6877.10, down 0.29% or 20.03 points down. Now, if we'll take a look at the market summary, 95 companies declined, 93 advanced, while 48 remained unchanged. The all-share index also declined by 0.16% or 6.99 points. Ito yung flat or almost flat. Meanwhile, our sectoral indices ended mixed. The financials, mining, and properties were in the green. The holding companies and the services ended in the red, while the industrials ended flat, 0.00% or 0.3 points down lang po, or halos wala. Halos even lang po siya. The gainers was led by mining at 2.59%. And then, yung market status po natin, we'll be reviewing the news and the most active stocks for the day. So let's review PAL, ACEN, Converge, LTG, BDO, Glow, JFC, and TEL. So now let's start with Philippine Airlines or PAL. Okay, Philippine Airlines ended at 5 centavos down or almost flat at 605. And it is moving, apparently it appears to be moving sideways with our blue lines or short-term and medium-term indicators under the candlestick, which would indicate a bullish movement. However, our RSI is bullish also, or our RSI, however, is bullish at 54 or almost 55. Yung nearest support ni PAL ay nandito po sa 552, while the nearest resistance nandito po sa 620. Pero in the past few days, starting May 27 rather, up to June 7. Pero mukhang nag-stop to. Mukhang nag-stop trading siya. Probably because of the restructuring, So nag-stop trading siya. Nag-stop lang siya dito sa June 16. And it hasn't resumed trading. Well, let's see what happened here. Baka it's because of the restructuring. So I don't have any idea kung bakit nahinto dito sa June 16 yung trading ng PAL. Now, my thinking is that it is undergoing restructuring to avoid the sell-off, Kasi losses siya. Losses si PAL. Anyway, so that's my take for PAL, which stopped trading. The last trading day was June 16. So I have no idea kung bakit natigil siya, but I'm speculating that it's because of restructuring talks. Okay? Then ACEN. Okay, ACEN is bullish. The stock ended flat at 998. So neither gain nor loss. Kasi yung kanyang closing price is the same as last Friday's closing price. However, it went as high as 1014 and as low as 980. Pero nag-end siya at 998, which is the last Friday's closing price also. Pero bullish po yung ating stock dahil yung ating indicators are under the candlestick at RSI is at 14 or 16.45. Katapos po is Converge. Ngayon, si Converge naman also bullish. Yung formation po ng ating indicators at nakikita po natin, all under the candlestick. Our RSI is also bullish, but this is already overbought at 73. So ito po yung highest level that it has reached. Actually, 3 days ago, it went as high as 32.30 or 31.95. 32.30 is the 52-week high. 31.95 po today. Pero last September 2, it was at the 32 or 52-week high. Okay po, yung ating support level, I couldn't plot a resistance. This is all-time high na kasi. Pero yung support niya ay nandito po, 27.22. Now, when I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. And then LTG mukhang humahabol to. Kanina mataas to eh. But it had volume last Friday, pero it ended down. Red candlestick po today. It ended at 902, up 12 centavos at 1.35%. Ang comparison po nito is last Friday. Pero since the closing price is lower than the opening price, then red candlestick po ito. Okay, so it is bearish. It reached oversold levels a few days ago. September 1 and August 31 are oversold levels. Oversold po meaning the RSI is below 30, and when it's below 30, ang term po natin dyan ay oversold. Kung above 70 po, overbought. Oversold po, ibig sabihin anytime soon, the stock may change in trend. Pero bearish po siya hanggang ngayon. Ang support po ay nandito sa area to. Lowest support is here at hindi ko mababa. Bakit? Yan. Okay. Dito po sa 850. Ang lowest, ang support level. Resistance level, nandito po sa area to. Nasa 980 to 990. And then after LTG, BDO, I think BDO had a good day today. Yan, tumataas si BDO and it's bullish already, no? Yung formation ng ating indicators are under the candlestick. RSI is bullish at 62. This is the fourth successive day na green yung kanyang candlestick. And this is the highest since January 2021. So it is already at resistance level. Kasi resistance na po ito eh. Yung level na ito. So 117 po yung kanyang resistance level or within that area, while the support level is nandito po. I think we can say that EMA 50 is our support level. 108 po yung support niya. And it's moving well. Meron siyang dividends, 30 centavos, and it has been that way ever since simula nung nagkaroon po ako ng BDO. That was a few years back, 30 centavos per quarter po ang kanyang dividendo. Hindi po yan nagbabago. Okay po. So that's BDO, and then Glow. I think nagko-correct tong si Glow. Yan. So nagko-consolidate lang po siya after 2 days of moving up, August 25 and 26. Ay nagko-consolidate po siya starting August 27 until today. But the stock is still bullish. RSI is overbought at 70. So this is already, I think this is the highest already for Glow. No, the 52-week high is 29.94. Na-achieve ito pre-pandemic levels pa, no? Hindi. Na-achieve po siya noong August 26. Yung 52-week high. This is the highest already ever since Glow became a stock, no? Tingnan natin. Yeah, I think so. Oo, tama nga. Kasi the highest since 2015 eh. Tapos hindi na siya tumaas doon. Now's the peak of Globe, no? Ngayon po, ang kanyang support level ay nandito po sa 2,700. Yung nearest support po niya. The nearest resistance, although very thin, 29.30. That's for Glow. And then JFC. Si JFC, unti-unting tumataas to. Yan, no? Bullish siya. And the closing price and the candlestick is up there with our indicators under those candlesticks. It has been moving sideways for the past month, no? Pero ngayon lang siya, well, except for 2 dates here in August, ngayon lang siya tumaas ng ganito. It reached a high today of 208. And it's the highest since July 2021. So, ang pinaka-high ni Glow ay nandito po sa area to. Ito yung pinaka-resistance niya, 215, while support is at MA100 at 195. Then finally, TEL. Okay, TEL also is on consolidation at nandito po yung kanyang nearest support. Bagong support po ito at 1449, ano? Ngayon, yung nearest resistance niya, although this is very thin, nandito po sa area to. Yan, sa 1531. Yung nearest resistance po ni Glow. And Glow is, TEL is at near overbought levels. It has reached overbought on September 2 and September 3. No? It has been overbought since August 26 up till September 2. Ngayon lang siya bumaba, no? So, it is consolidating currently. But alam niyo, PLDT is one good company. Actually, kung fundamentals po ang pag-uusapan natin, ang TEL po, ang kanyang presyo based on fundamentals is 1,600. Kaya po magandang investment po ang telecoms, and I'm referring to TEL. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. September 6, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chodoro. Nagpapaalala, mag-ingat sa COVID, mag-ingat sa mga scam. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay at hanggang sa muli. God bless and bye for now.